welcome to Dr. Phil's Snippet of the Day. Today's topic is introversion and extroversion. What is it and does it actually exist? First of all, a little bit of background. Young refers extroversion and introversion as to how people are ranked associated with sociability and impulsivity. In 1975, Eysenck and Eysenck provided a more detailed explanation of extroversion and introversion. McCrae and Costa in 1989 incorporated introversion and extroversion into the Big Five. It's worth looking at the Big Five. After the video, have a look at that. Okay. Let's have a look at extroversion and introversion in a little bit more detail. So whichever model that's been looked at, extroversion and introversion should be seen as a continuum, where extroversion is at one end and introversion is at the other end. There are differences in the biological processes of the brain, and studies undertaken with those in education suggest that extroverts appear to do better at junior school. Introverts appear to do better at secondary school and at university. So let's have a look at extroverts and introverts. Extroverts first. Extroverts tend to be easygoing around people. They are optimistic and adventurous and tend to have a dominant and assertive personality. Studies suggest that extroverts appear to be more popular. They are happier and take more risks. They also appear to consume more alcohol, better at reading body language in others. They are sensitive to stimulation, and those who find benefits in the face of adversity, and they're able to endure pain more. Extroverts may have more partners. They may be more inclined to be divorced, have extramarital affairs. They like status and money and seek fame and fortune. Good examples of extroverts are people like Steve Jobs from Apple, Bill Clinton, ex-president of the USA, Margaret Thatcher, ex-Prime Minister of the UK, Muhammad Ali, very famous boxer, and George W. Bush, again, ex-President of the United States. So let's have a look at introverts now. Introverts tend to control their emotions more. They have fewer closer friends and tend to delay gratification. They reflect and absorb on experiences and tend to be more focused. They persist and they actually contain their emotions. Introverts tend to be quiet, not so interested in fame and fortune, and are more inclined to focus on one task at a time. They are unlikely to make rash decisions. They are comfortable with solitude and prefer to avoid conflict. They tend to listen more and don't like small talk. Further studies that have been undertaken on introversion raised the question as to a universal agreement of personality traits as identified by people like Young, Eysenck and Eysenck, and Costa and McCrae, or McCrae and Costa. For example, Kagan and Snidman in 2004 suggest that high reactivity is a biological aspect of introversion. Highly reactive children raised in a supporting environment are found to be more resistant to illness, have fewer emotional challenges, and have better social skills. Highly reactive children, though, may be more vulnerable to life changes, life challenges, such as divorce, abuse, and family tension. Studies undertaken also suggest that highly reactive people may experience greater anxiety, depression, and shyness. Adding to the discussion, Aron, A-R-O-N, 1999, suggests that sensitivity can replace introversion and high reactivity, expanding the trait introversion further. Highly sensitive people may be inclined to be more spiritual and philosophical. They enjoy music and art and like to dream. They experience joy and happiness. However, they also experience fear and anxiety more. They pick up subtleties in people and detail that others may exist. Good examples of introverts include Steve Wozniak of Apple, Eleanor Roosevelt, President's wife, Einstein, Bill Gates, Al Gore, Darwin, and Chopin. So the arguments continue. Do fixed personalities exist, such as extroversion and introversion and those identified within the Big Five? Is there more to these personality traits? Are personality traits situation dependent, and therefore there is no fixed trait as such? It also raises questions as, for example, do personality traits actually exist? Can they actually be identified? As always, further research is recommended and needed. Trust you found today's topic of interest. Bye for now, and see you again soon. Thank you.